So today we want to turn our attention on expressions of an altar and expressions of an altar. Let's take them one by one. How do altars express themselves? Number one, a thing can be authorized. So when we are dealing with people, we should be careful in the clothes, the shoes, the buses, the cars, the the things that we deal with. They can be instruments that provoke us unto good or unto evil. Why? Because a thing can be alterized. In other words, an altar can be a thing. Let's take the first example. The first example is taken from the book of Acts, chapter 19, verse 12. The Bible says, so that even handkerchief or aprons that had touched his skin were carried away to the sick, and the diseases left them, and the evil spirit came out of them. The Bible here says that aprons and handkerchiefs, they were authorized in such a way that they provoke godly blessings. So you may be thinking that the thing you are seeing or touching or holding, associating with, is just for, it doesn't mean anything. You may go to the thrift shop or the antiquity shop to buy something. The thing you may have gone to buy can carry a trafficking of evil spirits, or in the same vein of good spirits. The Bible says Paul's handkerchief carried so much power or energy that they provoke divine healing. What that teaches us is that things can be authorized. So we have to be careful with the things we deal with. Now, the second way authors express themselves is in people. Individuals can be an altar. You can be an altar. I can be an altar. So we have to be careful with people we deal with, especially men of God, especially witches, warlocks, herbalists, fetish priests. Is there anybody you meet on the way, on the street, in the bars that is just an ordinary person? People can be as they are. They can be altars, individuals. Now let's see what the Bible says about that. The Bible says in the book of Acts chapter 5 verse 15, the Bible says, as a result, people brought the sick into the streets and laid them on beds and mats so that at least Peter's shadow might fall on some of them as he passed by. Now, here you are seeing that just a human being passing by, his shadow was provoking healing. You see, Peter had now become an altar that provokes trafficking. I hope you understand that. So we have to understand that people can also become altars. The Bible actually says in the book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 10, it says, we have an altar in Jesus, the man Jesus. So people can become altars. And then thirdly, places can become altars. The Bible says in the book of Genesis chapter 28 verse 16, the Bible says, when Jacob awoke from his sleep, he thought, surely the Lord is in this place, and I was not aware of it. Don't forget, the same place was once called Luz, the place of glistering. Now, the place called Luz was also then called Bethel. And finally, the same place came to be known as El Bethel. One place moved from Luz to Bethel to El Bethel. You see, places can contribute to our good or our bad. There's every place where we do ministry, we live, we do business, because some places may be authorized. May God bless us. May God grant us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and the capacity to deal with things, people, and places that could be authorized for our good or for our bad. In Jesus' mighty name. Shalom. I'll see you in the next video.